Okay, I'm not really sure what the hell was going on there. I think I saw OBS complaining, one thing that I do not like to see. But apparently, well, I'll see if it keeps on going. So yeah, I had an intro going, but I was testing something and it pretty much doesn't work. Yeah, DD.MM.YYYY back again with Glyde the Dragon Prologue. It's something I was pretty much going to check out, maybe. And yeah, I'm not sure if this one will be actually getting uploaded potentially, but just if I have a free slot, I can actually stuff this one in. And in terms of what everybody else is saying or expecting, pretty much a Spyro the Dragon-like game, but in actuality, from all the screenshots and everything else, pretty much is more like a Legend of Spyro game, because it's the only trilogy that hasn't been remastered yet. Seriously, get on that. And maybe this is the reason this exists. So yeah, in terms of everything else, I had to go over in here, and this is the next best thing of 720p. This will be getting downscaled to 720, so it will be then getting there. Locked to 60 because, geez, I don't want to eat stuff or have a little bit of leeway on my end. VSync because of course it should remain there, and I'm not sure about any of those, so I'll keep it default. The thing I said I was going to try is pretty much here. I keep on setting it to PlayStation, but pretty much it just doesn't work. And in terms of my controller itself, it's a PlayStation 2 controller, which is pretty much on its deathbed, at least its cable is. It may be still usable for a few things here and there, but yeah, still not sure on any of those, so yeah, I also potentially did a few changes here and there and whatnot. Apparently it didn't even go here. No, actually it does. Yeah, pretty much somewhat there. Yeah, also in terms of up-down, I pretty much set the order to such a direction where up is the first one and it goes clockwise. So that would be then potentially that in that case. So, the other thing that I did not go over are the graphics. Is pretty much all on default. And I may go over in here after a while, depending if anything is actually doing a bit too much for my liking. So yeah. Also, audio all on max over in here. Actually, I should move the window a little bit over there so that I can see the overall volume level, but I would be saying is actually on the reasonable side. So yeah, and apparently since this one is actually also highlighted, I would like to go over in here. Also, one thing that was actually one of the meh stuff was actually all the training room things in the original Legend of Spyro in the first game. I think it was actually in all of them, maybe? Not even sure. Because yeah, they're all just long-winded, and even yeah, you're pretty much being locked to do certain somethings and whatnot. So I would like to I would be saying I'm not even getting a chance to read any of those. Yeah. Ah, I can actually move it that way. Why am I now getting buttons in here and I'm having it there? Can I... Compendium. What have I... Where have I heard that before? Interact. There is nothing in terms of interact in here, so... And there is no R2 button in here. Oh, E is pretty much the interact button apparently, I think. Welcome to the training room. In this area, you can practice your skills against a training dummy. Roam around or fight in the 3 trials. In the 3 trials. God damn it. Read the other tablets for tips and tricks. Okay, where are they even? Ah, there. I would be saying I'm getting towards the Earth one. Oh, E for interact. Now it's actually saying this. Geesh. I would be saying... No, couldn't even be there, but still. Trial tablet 1. Oh, this is even the first one. Okay. The 3 trials. You can test your skills in these increasingly difficult battle arenas. Beat an arena to unlock the next. The first arena is the trial of the elements. Already all elements or what? Yeah, pretty much in the original. I would like to have it here, thanks. In the original, it is pretty much set to pretty much 1 element at a time. So pretty much you get 1 element, you get to continue through 1 region, then continue on the story, then get to a... Was it there where it was already happening, the dream sequence with the Chronicler? I am not sure on that one. It has been quite a while since I played through those. Was it even happening in the first game? I'm not even sure. Maybe even in all of them, depending. I'm not really sure. But yeah, pretty much there are 3 guardians. And over there, each one has their own element. Pretty much it's actually all that I'm seeing at the bottom left. Fire, which is Ignitus. Electricity, which was Voltaire. Earth, which is pretty much greenery for whatever reason in here, which was Terrador. And Ice, which was Cereal. So, pretty much every time we get an element, we pretty much got a trial, so to speak. Also, did it just phase through, or was it just going there? Okay, I think one of the things that I have read already, I can confirm that already, because it wasn't... Geez, also the controls are quite slippery. It may be because I am on keyboard, not on controller. Geez, also one of those as well. Bam. Okay, I got D for Dragon. Again. Apparently I just can't really. Jeez. So yeah, I would be actually saying a little bit slippery. Would be saying very slippery. I don't remember the Legend of Spyro being like that. was that, please? Gee, that goes out. Okay, you know fucking what? I'm not back to desktop, back to menu. Okay, in terms of everything, I would be maybe even saying this will be a short one. This won't be getting uploaded. So yeah, let's just go in here. Maybe I have a little bit more of a better time in there. Unless, I mean, people have already said that if the bosses have way too much health. I mean, everyone has way too much health, so leave it. Since when am I able to do any of those? Unless that is dead. Unless it is only starting there. Hello?
What's up, Wing? Can't keep up?
Huh, you wish.
Hey!
It's such a beautiful day today. But something seems off. I'm not sure what, though. Maybe I just worry too much.
Hey, Slowpoke!
Hey!
God damn it, Chris.
What's going on?
Below us!
Oh no! He got shot down? What's happening?
Look out, Glyde!
Huh? Huh?
Glyde!
That's one way of an intro. For this one I may also check out the menu, because maybe now it went over.
Faster, Glyde. We are almost there.
I'm trying! I can't fly like you!
I could see the light. Hurry!
Almost there! That was close.
I do not think we are going back this way anytime soon.
Sheesh, we really did provoke that guy, didn't we?
Maybe you should have taken his advice to not touch his stuff.
True. What is this place? A forest? Here?
You must have traveled underground further than I expected. It's a nice sudden change of scenery, though, is it not?
It sure is. It's also strangely calm here. No corruption, no undead roaming.
Let us not get too comfortable, Glyde. We should investigate the area.
Gonna keep my guard up, just in case. Let's go!
So did I actually notice the I was not capitalized? So now everything was going off within here. So I'm going to double check with the controls. Nah, it still keeps it there. Not what I meant with key bindings. Yeah, still there. And I've already checked. Well, at least someone can cover them. Okay, in terms of things, they have at least normal amount of health, but sound mastering, sheesh. Of course, one also would be getting double jumps. I would be actually saying the game is having this setting only where... Oops, the wrong button. But at least it's a good idea to actually go downstairs. Also, it already sounds very much Legend of Spyro-esque. I'm not really sure if it was already like this. Do I need to... Oh, may need to do another one. Unless... I was about to say, apparently I didn't held it for long enough. Okay, special abilities, that's what I've seen already, but yeah, I may actually need to switch the stuff over there because... Nah. Powerful special ability... I can't actually move still in here, what the hell? Should have actually locked this actually. Powerful special abilities are key to defeat stronger enemies or groups. Okay, now it's a prerequisite, what the hell? Each element features 3 special attacks. They can be freely used on the ground or in mid-air. Press these to do these. Tip abilities with the wings icon by their name feature a unique aerial variant when used in the air. Okay. Pretty much the only thing where this is actually being useful for is actually how did it all reset immediately? Also, I can't see shift to dodge. Okay, I have it there. I mean, it's shift to sprint, so why would it be also to dodge? Yeah, to interact, we know already. Can't interact there. Do I have enough? Not Voltaire. I said that one already, but Voltras. Okay.
Whoa! This cannot be. Did you just come out of the collector's lair? Unbelievable!
Okay, in terms of voice acting in here, one can keep it down a notch.
Well, we barely made it out of there. But yes, I'm alive. I'm exhausted.
A little bit too, what is the word, exaggerated or something? Pretty much what I would say. Well, we barely made it out of there. But yes, I'm alive. I'm exhausted. Pretty much don't go overboard.
This is truly amazing. I must say, I've only seen a few brave dragons in my life to take that path. Those who made it out alive, they all said they would never do it again. But you, my friend, you came out with a bang! The whole place was shaking. I thought we were done for. I'm Voltras. What do they call you? My brave, weirdly colored friend?
Oh my fucking god, it's going into cringe territory. Can nobody just be normal?
I'm Glyde. It really wasn't supposed to be this way. I got a bit overconfident and...
So confident, in fact, that you have forgotten about your tail. One chalice went down, and the collector noticed us.
Come on, Wing. It was just one thing. I didn't expect this monster to get that angry.
What monster?
You have to remember, Glyde, if you are killed, so am I, and I did start to like this form.
What does that mean? You had other forms?
I know. I'm sorry. Hey, is that a big dragon fruit tree? Maybe we could rest here.
Oh yes, the collector isn't the one to mess with. Be glad you are alive, and that it hasn't followed you there.
Okay, now I'm not really sure who the collector is. Is it actually the chronicler? Because he pretty much collects that actually wouldn't actually be collect. He's pretty much a librarian for all dragon life and whatnot. Because once a life starts, he has a book. And pretty much it only ends when the dragon is dead. So pretty much then it's a finished book, so to speak. So yeah, either it's that or it's some sort of Malivore thing. But in terms of that intro, I'm not really sure. I was actually either. Pretty much now depends. It can go several ways. I'm not saying anything just yet.
You do seem tired. Feel free to rest under our tree whenever you like. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Okay, I have this, so... Seriously, I'm not really sure why stuff gets also skipped over in here for whatever reason. Maybe because... I can potentially see that one over in here. Because it's already moving, there it can do then this. If I go down up, pretty much the down is still being registered as a +1 move. And during that move, I pressed up. So on that one, pretty much before the down concluded, I pretty much did the up one, which the down one for pretty much move one space this direction that I've just pressed, which pretty much means move 2 towards up. So pretty much... Okay, that was something else. Unless... Or pretty much just double click pretty much goes up quite further, so...
I haven't noticed anything weird happening with the dragon fruit trees. I'm glad they're fine after what happened. This one also seems fine.
Indeed. It is something I also have been wondering about. Traces of magic remain infused in crystals or certain objects, but not this much.
That means?
Those trees. There's something else. I don't really know why. Maybe what nature dragons are saying is not a legend after all.
Do you mean the whole Lysindria's roots story?
What? Who?
Yes, that. How else would those trees retain their healing magic, if not linked directly to a powerful primordial?
Dragons in Viridia believe that Lysandrius' very roots connect all the trees. That could also explain how they can thrive in even harshest conditions.
I've never believed such stories, but now, maybe this is the proof. There is no other explanation. Those trees are crucial to our survival. They grow fruits rapidly, and their aura restores our strength. If not for them, I don't know how long we would last.
You don't have to tell me. I love dragon fruits. I'm glad they're still here.
Okay, I said it once already, but I'm saying it again. Sound mastering much, please? Seriously, Glyde is speaking normal loudness? Voltraz? I was about to say Voltaire. What the hell? Speaks a bit quiet. So I'm not really sure in terms of sound mastering and whatnot. Pretty much one can be maybe I mean, I did this once, but pretty much it backfired on me. Pretty much go as some sort of no, actually doing it that way would be actually potentially a bit better. Do a batch file in terms of Audacity and pretty much normalize the volume, whatever, so that it is close to 0 decibels or potentially less loud than that, to potentially have stuff actually up top in here. If these aren't the pretty much raw audio already, because if this is the raw audio, then there needs to be some post-processing, quote unquote.
I admit, I would have expected Ethereum to come up with some invention to save us from all this, but I haven't heard anything about him for a long time. Well, anyway, like I mentioned before, feel free to rest under our tree whenever you like. It will heal your wounds and make sure you are ready for the journey ahead.
Okay, so instead of just the crystals in the Legend of Spyro, where you need to break them and you get some crystal shards, so to speak, to pretty much either heal up or get some magic back. Pretty much this one is just stand around, and I'm not really sure if it's just eternal or if they have certain amount that they can give.
Thanks. I will definitely help myself to some dragon fruits.
Why are we not going back to him? Apparently someone either this one is supposed to be like this, or someone forgot to set the camera.
Anything else?
Okay, this time around I can't actually select with the mouse wheel. Potentially it has been unselected because of that bug over in here of the dual stuff. So passage. Also, in terms of things, it should actually be something that something should be not selectable if it has already been selected. Seriously, no game apparently does this. It would actually been something to have some more quality of life stuff, which is pretty much something everyone just looks away from. And if anybody is just not paying attention, it's their fault, not the game's. So
About the passage. Not sure if you'd ever need it, but it kinda collapsed.
Don't worry, I would never ever step in there. I like my life, and I'm not a fool. In fact, it makes me feel even safer.
Okay, I'm not really sure. Is this just the way he talks at points? Because that one was now in the middle ground. Huh.
Knowing that the collector won't be able to get me, I'm sure you've had your reasons to pass through there, though.
First of all, collector, again, who is he? Will I even know in the prologue? Second, I don't think I heard that me in here. Either that or it was super low.
I admire your bravery. Glad you are all in one piece and you didn't become a part of its collection.
Part of the collection?
Yeah, good question. What the hell?
Well, the rumor is that the collector doesn't only hoard treasure. Among all the gold, crystals, and trinkets is also crafts effigies from the bones of its victims.
So yeah, do not know who the collector is. Pretend I am not saying anything.
I've never heard this one before. I definitely wouldn't want to become one of those.
Yes. Well, it's a rumor, as I've said. Might be a local one, or maybe it is true. I would never know. I've never been.
Now that I think about it, I might have spotted some dragon bones lying around.
I haven't seen any. Hey, stop that, Wing. You're just messing with me now.
Let's not dwell on this too much. You are here all in one piece. The collector is in its lair. And that is all that matters. We are safe.
Thanks for that. Now I'm going to have nightmares. I'll better go and hide under that tree for a bit.
Anything else?
Yeah, this area. This is the last thing.
So this area, is it safe?
Also, I keep on forgetting about that one. I wanted to say this one after there, but pretty much the selection option, I may get around that once it goes back there, because it should be happening on Goodbye as well.
We've been stuck here for months. And almost feels like a new home at this point.
I am stuck here for a few minutes, not months. How is the time flowing in here?
One exit blocked off by the collector's lair, another by this force field. They're good at keeping things out. And keeping things in, it seems.
Wait. So this area is locked off entirely? So... So there's something going on here.
Can't you just turn them off?
Good question. I would be saying it's not so easy as it sounds.
Well, those big crystals, they react to magic. And our magic is gone. Even if there is a bit left in our bodies, it seems it's not strong enough. Can't even weaponize it.
We have gotten the tutorial for that one, so that what we have is not even the full power of stuff. So in that essence, it's almost like unlocking the final one, so to speak, for each. And of course, in the first game, I would be saying it was the light aether on that one, because the dark one would be actually used for someone else way later. Or was it already her? I'm not sure. What? Also, come to question, is there a female dragon in here? Or dragoness? Evil one, potentially?
I suppose no one really planned for the magic to just go away like that.
I mean...
I'm not surprised. Why would we ever think about it if nothing like this has ever happened before? We were born with magic. There was no way to lose it.
Depends if there's some sort of suppression in here. If this area is marked something 17...
It certainly has something to do with the corruption. Do you remember when you lost your magic?
The corruption! Is this pretty much something to do in relation to what I've just said? Dark Aether or something?
It's not long after the explosion happened. This purple bolt was flying towards me. I tried to hide behind a rock. The thing just phased through and hit me.
Seriously, this one is going one way or another. The audio is on max and that's been on default. If I need to actually lower something, then pretty much it's a little bit off. There needs to be some sound mastering efforts in here potentially, because geez, what the hell?
Then, after I woke up, I wanted to fly out of here, but I just feel so heavy. My wings can't lift me up. Of course, spark is
Interesting. Same symptoms here. Minus the element part. It seems to have changed something in me. I can't fly anymore, but I can feel the elements. I never was able to in the past.
What was that, please? Elements, not elements. Gee, what the hell was that, please?
Ah, so you are elementless. That would explain those weird scales.
Wait, what? Didn't we say that we still feel the elements? Or... What?
We don't really know much more though, like how exactly Glyde was affected, but we think the fact that he was different before did play the part.
Also, potentially, in terms of everything over in here, since some things may be actually going that way. British?
Hopefully it's nothing bad. For now, as long as I'm able to, I will help whoever I can.
Spoken like a true selfless hero. I do have a good feeling about you, Glyde. Please, rest up and stay safe on your journey. Anything else?
Since I went through everything, this should be going automatically over in here. Also, animation, pretty much. It should be actually... instead of pretty much going to the right, it pretty much goes to go back in. Pretty much, it may be going a little bit to right, fading out, and then it pretty much does the fade in again. Hello? Did I somehow... I pressed goodbye. Okay, what button to skip? Is it L? The E. Hello? Apparently I broke stuff. I can't do anything. What was that, please? Not really sure. I was... Well, there are things in here as well. Actually, wait a second. I can still do that. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, certain things are still buggy in here, that's for sure. Okay, apparently I hard bugged it. So, in terms of everything else, let's just go back out and back in. This will be very short if I can't even do that.
Whoa!
Okay, I skipped it entirely this time, so... Yeah, this time around, yeah, I know of stuff, so... No need to say anything. Checkpoint! Oh, good to have. Also... Cute sleeping position. I almost want to say animation, but there is no animation actually, so... I did a little too much, so...
Ah, newcomer! Finally, a new face! It's so good to finally speak to someone that's not Voltraz.
Also, in terms of everything, I need to look at stuff, so...
I'm glad I could bring some variety to your life. Do you guys not like each other?
I'm just pulling your tail. Me and Voltraz are best buds. I'm Zarios. It's good to meet you, Glyde. And yes, I did hear your name when you were talking over there. It was hard not to hear that conversation.
For real? The only one who can hear from there is pretty much me. He was next to illegible from over here. Seriously, either that or you have good ears. Question, where are your ears?
I guess it's normal for Voltraz to be this excited. Anyway, you know what's up with those big crystals?
Well, to put it simply, they are big magical switches that activate crystals further down.
Okay.
Once all three are active, the big crystal in the middle will come up and the force field should disappear. In theory. But of course, the only problem we have is that we have no magic to activate them.
Okay, I activated it before that happened, so... Would actually be something if there is actually an additional dialogue if I actually did that one after this point.
Interesting. Maybe I can try and figure it out.
Oh, come on, there should have actually been something in terms of what if someone's sequence break? That is possible. I just did that. Seriously, something like that can be pretty much an additional something, so pretty much replayability and stuff and whatnot.
Of course. Be my guest. Try all you like. We have only been stuck here for months with no luck.
Also, in before, me doing that early now soft locks him because I did it too early.
Even if you somehow manage to activate one, there will still be 2 more left. Good luck with that.
Thanks. I like my odds in this challenge.
At least this one is actually finished. And in terms of everything else, yeah, the next thing to do is going over in here. Hello? Kaya! Oh. Before that...
Yes, dragon fruits.
Wait, dragon fruits? It dropped one? Or did I accidentally pull them off over in here? Also, Kaya. For a water dragon. Hope you don't get shocked.
This is a bit awkward.
Okay, I was also pretty much... I pretty much asked that one already. Are there female dragons in here? Because pretty much originally it was a sausage fest at the Legend of Spyro. And... actuality, in terms of Spyro 1, there pretty much... it was also pretty much there. So... yeah. So... at least it's confirmed immediately, so bit more stuff in here. So what is awkward?
Hey, I'm Glyde, and this is Wing. Is there anything we can help you with?
Oh, hello. I'm Kaya. Nice to meet you. You might actually be just the help I need. Tell me, do you know how to dive underwater?
I dive from time to time. Why?
Well, a few days ago, Zarios and Voltraz were messing around with each other, and they accidentally pushed a chest off the ledge right into this pond. The problem is they're both lightning dragons. They hate water, and they refuse to go near the pond. And since I'm the only water dragon around here, I was tasked with retrieving the chest.
Well, I would be actually potentially... would that actually be there or whatnot? I'm not really sure in terms of stuff, because electricity favors electricity, but if it's I mean, water conducts electricity and whatnot, so it would be actually more a problem because of Kaya and everything, because the entire water would then be electrified, and yeah, that would be the actual problem over in here. Not that they hate water, but because the water would then be electrified and Kaya won't even be going in there for as long as it's been like that. So pretty much it would also be potentially something if that is one of the things one has to pretty much assist on later on in the full game, if there's actually going to be one. In terms of making stuff like what I just said not happen or unhappen, pretty much getting rid of the electricity in a lake so that the water dragon or whatever water creatures pretty much from there can actually go back in there or whatnot. Or pretty much will be complaining in terms of pretty much having the jitters and whatnot.
The chest seems to still be underwater. What is stopping you from retrieving it?
Okay, I would be saying I heard that underwater. So, geez, what the hell?
I tried to convince myself to get in there, but I'm unable to swim.
Well...
Huh? What do you mean you can't swim? You're a water dragon. You don't have to worry about breathing underwater or anything.
It's not that I can't swim. I'm just scared of being underwater. It was tough enough before the whole disaster happened, but now with my magic gone, I'm worried I will suddenly drown.
Okay. Can we call you Emma Emmerich from now on?
I see. So what do you want me to do? Just dive down and bring the whole chest out?
In the chest we stored some of our crystals. I doubt they will be of any use to us anyway. If you can hold your breath long enough, dive down and open the chest, you can keep the crystals.
That doesn't sound too hard. Are you sure you don't want to return the crystals to the others?
No, really, it's fine. I just don't want them to go to waste and rot forever at the bottom of this pond. You are free to have them.
All right. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. Let's get diving, Wing.
Okay, let's get going. Well, there are still a few things in here, so... let's get up. Ooh, nice animations over in here. We can pretty much have that one over. I'm not sure Spyro had any of those. Yeah, going back up again. We'll be saying I got a little bit of damage over in here, so I think I got everything, so...
Hey, Glyde, I will tell you a secret. Water dragons often hide things underwater. If you come across any ponds, lakes, or rivers, it might be worth checking if they hold any treasure.
Interesting. Thanks for the tip.
I'm still not sure about the question mark. Did I actually got that one going? Unless there are more things. Splish splash. So, let's get moving over there. Ooh, what's going on over in here? Oh, later actually, I'm going to collect a bit in here first. That's a bunch, that's for one. Oh, counts. Donk.
Dragon fruit.
Yeah. How? Oh, a bit more in here apparently. Eesh, I'm getting 200 over. Apparently I went beyond the second one, because this one is actually the third. Okay, that's the second one. Where did you come from? Also, in terms of stuff in here, I said that's one already. The combat is a bit... In terms of the health, one can pretty much have me have a little bit oomph, or pretty much have... Depending, that would also be potentially something to have a bit more stuff of in here. And make it a somewhat hard mode for anyone that actually wants to do it that way. Maybe I can pretty much have it like going over and were they there before? Not even sure. Still, I keep on hearing stuff in here. Had I been here already or not? No, actually I would be saying I had been here already, so yeah. I would like to actually finish my sentence in here. Yeah, one can potentially level one's ability to smack enemies and whatnot to at least, like, if in the beginning area, if one enemy pretty much needs 10 hits, after a while it pretty much takes just 9. Pretty much like that, or maybe over to like 8, 7, 6. Also, they have literally not been announced once, or they may be potentially getting noticed. Yeah, I noticed those guys running around. What's up with that? Oh. Could be potentially saying once I go there and do stuff with that, it is doing that thingamajiggy. We'll create a trail leading to the main crystal. You mean from this to wherever I need to go? Or whatever?
Hey, dragon fruits.
I'm not really sure if it's just being there or not, but still. Ooh. Okay, now I'm not sure if I should be doing that already or not. I'll be saying I'm doing this one last. What is this, please? Oh, I got that one. Compendium update. New bestiary entry update.
Never too boring. Let's save those for later.
Okay, apparently they are needed for something else in here. I will be saying for the magic. Wrong button. I had been here already, jeez. I would be saying I was here long enough for the sun to go down. Either that or for... Ah, I can I can look below. Oh, I am doing that. Neato. So, but still, we can look below still. May need to adjust stuff.
Dragon fruits.
Yep.
Let's save those for later.
Oh, that is it is a stamina bar. That is that actually. Okay, that I know of. So did I actually do everything? Wait, I haven't been there here yet, so... Not yet there. Okay, got that one. So, before I do anything else... Sheesh, apparently there is a time cycle, but it's a little bit... on that side, so...
What a design. Now, how do I open this thing?
Hey, what's going on here? He looks a bit suspicious.
Also, the tutorial text is still there.
He does look like a sly character.
Oh, hey pal. You wouldn't happen to know a nature dragon from around here, would you?
No, not really. We just arrived here. Why?
Well, that's no good. You see, I need to open this lock, but whoever designed this thing did a really good job. The pressure plate requires the power of nature to disengage the lock. Not even Benji can hack it. Benji is my spirit, and I'm Cooper, thief extraordinaire.
Glyde and Wing, good to meet you.
Okay, that's why it's a Sly character, because Thief is raccoonus and whatnot.
Likewise, Benji's got a good plan to bust into the vault. He's kind of the brains of the operation. You interested in liberating some loot?
Uh-oh.
So who are you exactly? Why are you trying to break into this vault?
Well, I am something of a master thief. Things like guards and blocks don't tend to slow me down, until now. While yes, the loot in that chest is rather shiny, I'm more interested in cracking the safe than what's inside, if you get my meaning.
So if not the treasure, are you trying to break in just for satisfaction?
Given the current state of our world, whatever is in that vault probably wouldn't be very useful to me anyway. So yes, I'm more after the lock itself than the treasure. I gotta get into this vault to prove that no lock can stand against me. But since we all have lost our magic here, I may have met my match.
So you need magic to get through, right? Maybe I could figure something out.
Well, unless you've got some nature magic under your wings, I doubt we're getting in. But sure, give it a go. In fact, I might have the perfect plan. What else do you need to know, pal?
The plan?
What's the plan?
I like your confidence. How about you join our crew for this job?
I'm listening.
I'll stand here and protect the vault, so no one gets in before us, while you go find something, or someone, who can activate this pressure plate. Once we open the vault, you get the loot that's inside, and I get the satisfaction of defeating this lock. How does that?
Phew.
How does that sound?
Expecting something worse for some reason. This might be fun.
I'm in. Let's do this.
One more thing. If this works, maybe, just maybe, you can tag along for a real heist. I've got my eyes on the secret archives of Iceguard. Imagine that. You and me, back to back. Doesn't that sound fun?
Maybe let's focus on opening this vault first.
Glyde is right. Let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet.
Also, in terms of everything, Wing is the only one that can pretty much speak. I would be potentially saying everyone else, I would be saying before the prologue does not have it, or pretty much need to have something of significance to pretty much have a voice role. Otherwise...
I tell you, Glyde, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing those archives.
I'm sure it will. Anyway, gotta go.
What else do you need to know, pal?
Yeah, it also goes over there immediately, so I don't need to do stuff. So potentially I can use this as my advantage.
This isn't your first vault, is it? What else have you done in the past?
Benji and I have pulled a heist in every region.
You seem to be pretty good at this. Have you never been caught?
Few times. Terra Domain was probably the worst, but I always managed to find my way out. Sly as a raccoon, you could say.
God damn it, I said something.
I'm aiming for the old archives in Iceguard next. Stories say there's an invaluable ancient relic there, and it's well guarded.
Scholars in Iceguard do have their secrets. Why do you need this relic?
I'm wondering the same.
I have a whole vault filled with trophies. I'd rather give away the loot to someone in need. And you look like someone who needs it. The honor, the challenge, and the fun comes from breaking in.
I see. So you don't intend to steal the relic? You just want to enter the vault unnoticed?
unusual for a thief to break in just to see something.
I'm not just a thief. I'm a thief extraordinaire.
Well, I wish you good luck on your quest. Maybe one day we'll meet each other in Iceguard then.
What else do you need to know, pal?
Yeah, I am pretty much hoping this one actually, does not break.
Catch you later, Cooper.
Oh, fucking finally.
Watch your tail out there.
It's not the only thing I should be watching for, because rage. Before I do anything else, I'm going back. So I can actually glide over in here, which is... God damn it. Glide can glide. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Also... that was a quick nap. I mean, it is evening, so...
Dragon fruits.
Bounce pad. Seriously. Ooh. Then I would be potentially saying this is one of those ones. You have entered the trial, or okay, it was a trial. I pretty much read it wrong. I read it as a trail. So why would it be a trail there? It's pretty much just a teleport and whatnot. Now it's a trial. Whoops on that one. God damn it. Me and my stuff on trying to get some stuff working on Project Outfogs. Sheesh. Within the trial, you are unable to change elemental forms. I haven't been doing that either way, so prove your worth and complete the trial using the new element to unlock it permanently. Well, that's something. I would be saying I don't have anything yet, so of course there would be that. So, tip, remember to log on and use special abilities to be victorious.
Phew, that was close.
That was 2? Ah, this is 2. Fuck off. Also, oh, so yeah, in terms of stuff over in here, one could have actually have it where, let's just say, pretty much this area would be pretty much somewhat see-through, and potentially a little bit here, so to pretty much see the border of this area. So, and pretty much outside of it is pretty much actually this as an entire sphere, and this can do its entire thing, so that this one won't be as jarring in here, because, or make it a little bit more fancy, so to speak, because pretty much also, yeah, not really sure why this would be even there and whatnot, but still. Let's go back. You have unlocked your first elemental form. Select a lightning element by pressing up or pretty much one of the letters. I think for this one is actually 2. Unless that one is the first one to... Had that been that the reason why it has been there? I'm not really sure. Each element comes with I thought there is an A there. Again, each element comes with new set of special abilities. You can return to regular element by holding E. So it's pretty much the E element, not regular. That's pretty much whatever. Yeah, the usual. When unlocked, you can swap elements instantly by pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would actually be something if at the end there is a 5. Pretty much like it had been in the Legend of Spyro first game. Pretty much, I mean, it's pretty much forced upon actually. It is, like I said, light aether. Or pretty much just aether. Nah, that one was actually just split in 2. Light aether. Ooh, there's something. Oh, that is that. Okay, I can't do stuff there, so... Is it that way?
Hey, dragon fruits.
Nope. And a little bit nom nom in here. Actually, wouldn't matter much. The corruption is harmful to all life. Okay, it's pretty much there. Glyde will take damage over time as long as he is within. Enemies affected by the corruption enrage and... Wait. What? Enemies affected by the corruption enrage and become stronger. Okay, god damn it. Only the force of nature is capable of stopping the spread of corruption. Well, that's something else. So I'm not going here. But since new area... And who are you?
If we could only heal this land, maybe others would come back?
I was pretty much going to say, yeah, hello lady. But pretty much something is going on over in here. So I would be saying this is the point where it will be sheesh. Anything upstairs I can potentially go on to and whatnot? Ah, this is the other way around. So...
Yes, dragon fruits.
There? Okay, have it there. There is already a boss in here. Question mark? Since when is there a question mark? I mean, I would be saying in terms of... Also, if I go down here, it would pretty much mean I need to go the long way if I go that way. I mean, if I was not supposed to even be here, then pretty much something needs to be changed in the level design. Also cool. Hello.
Oh my, what a peculiar color you have. No offense intended. It's just I've never seen an orange dragon before. What's your element?
First of all, orange, it's yellow, lady. Also, you do not look like a lady at first glance. At second class, maybe, but still was unexpected.
I don't have one, and none taken. I get a lot of questions about my scale color.
I mean, it's more golden than anything else, so...
What? That's... Well, if that's the case, I would find some armor. I heard rumors of a powerful armor set around here. If you happen to find it, I'd love to take a look. Sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Chara, and my silent guardian, seriously, he barely speaks, is Thiari. What's your name?
First time where we get to have that actually not being mentioned, or pretty much introduce the other half. That is something. Also, I am not playing, almost wanted to say Deltarune. Pretty much Undertale is Deltarune 0, so to speak, so...
I'm Glyde, and this is Wing.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Glyde and Wing. You look like you still have a question. Ask away.
Has that actually been mentioned?
So what is it you do?
I'm a blacksmith, and I came here to search for new materials. My parents are nobles, and they don't like me being so down and dirty, so to speak.
Stuffy type?
Something like that. But I don't know. I hate being locked away in one location. Whole world out there, you know?
Same, honestly.
Oh? You're a roamer too?
Indeed. I love exploring and meeting new dragons. I don't really belong to one territory, given my appearance. Nobody's ever kicked me out, though.
I'd be surprised if Lysandria banished you from Viridia. Although, Pyrena? Well, if you don't earn his ire, I doubt he'll care.
It's not on my list to bother him, nope.
He says this, but if there is something shiny, he cannot keep his claws off of it.
Really, Wing? Must you bring that up all the time?
I know a few dragons like that. Be careful is all I'd say. Anything else you wish to talk about?
Why is it going there? Reason for being here. I mean, currently I would be saying, my suspicion is the corruption.
So, what brings you to this area?
I'm trying to fix my anvil. The core broke after an undead attacked me.
Didn't realize anvils had cores.
Was it supposed to be an undead? Because otherwise sentence question mark.
Normally they don't. However, it is said that Pyrena himself blessed the anvil, but I haven't had the honor of meeting him myself.
Also, in terms of stuff, well, that would be a little bit more on the high end, but pretty much dialogue tree, so to speak, in terms of what had been said before in the current one, so to speak. Because, yeah, sometimes I would like to actually go back on something, because sometimes one can, stuff can be misread or misheard, or pretty much one noticed something that what has been said, and yeah, like I said, with the sentence question mark. So either way, I accidentaled over there. Okay, that is something else. I'm inside the game, but I can go out. That is something else. Shouldn't there actually be an option to pretty much have it locked within the window? If it's pretty much that.
Wow, a primordial blessing an object. Your ancestors must have really impressed him.
Indeed. It can bring out hidden potential in certain armors. Tail is long though, so I'm afraid I'll have to share it another time.
Also, is this potentially the entirety of the Legend of Spyro may be actually stuffed into one game in here, because the armor sets are something of the third game. What was it? Dawn of the Dragon?
That's fine. We roam a lot, so we'll probably meet again somewhere else.
I hear you. I'm the same myself.
Also, those armors were pretty much locked some were locked behind special fights against super strong enemies, where one would be there potentially saying that not only are they damage sponges, but they're pretty much almost one-shot one character even one has max health.
Another free spirit, huh? I like dragons like that.
Careful. Words like that will woo the right, or wrong, dragon.
I do like danger.
Depends.
So long as you know what you're diving into.
Sometimes it's fun not knowing. Why'd you take the anvil, though? It's gotta be heavy.
Well, it's not that heavy. Well, to me. Anyway, with the attacks, I used it to start doing what I could. Repairing armor, so on. Parents are not happy, but there's little they can do now. I hope they're okay.
What's with that notion? I would like to go more deeper into that.
I'm sure your parents are safe. I doubt the undead are smart enough to lay siege to the fire capital.
For your parent, I thought others. Still, what would be up with that?
We can only hope. I wouldn't underestimate this enemy, but maybe you're right.
What enemy of in here? I have not heard about an enemy of in here. That hasn't been stated yet.
Anything else you wish to talk about?
My opinion on situation. On what situation? I mean, the situation is crazy and whatnot.
So, what's your take on this beautiful, non-threatening place we're in?
I'd say this isn't the worst place I've seen, but it's not looking great. Those giant crystals are corrupting the land faster than I've seen in most areas. I have no idea how anyone's supposed to fight them. I'm strong, need to be in order to carry armor and weapons, but I'm nowhere near strong enough to deal with any of that in my current state.
Yeah, it's like they're coming out of nowhere.
Maybe there's a leader nearby? The undead had to come from somewhere, after all.
So, I will be potentially saying, if I take on the small fry, they just keep on coming back forever. So pretty much I need to actually take down the enemy boss. But do I actually need to do that now? I mean, there is a blue crystal in here where I can do a checkpoint there, so I can potentially attempt to doing that.
That's what I'm thinking. They definitely need to be taken out to reverse the damage. I'm not sure how to do it yet.
I mean, we have already noticed in terms of things we need to be a nature dragon, but that is the... actually, in terms of stuff... in terms of everything... I'm not really sure. I think that was supposed to would be potentially the last element, because the first one is fire, because obvious. So, and I would be actually saying, yeah, because of Glyde being yellow, of course it would be more electricity first. So that is something else. So pretty much the order is pretty much whack already. So...
Running into the corruption is a surefire way to die or get corrupted yourself. I wouldn't do it.
Oh, that would also be potentially something. I was also having thought of in here in terms of not only a trilogy of the pretty much a remastered trilogy of the Legend of Spyro, but pretty much maybe also the Legend of Malivore, because yeah, that could be also turned into a game. The first one where he was pretty much under... I'm not even sure it would be Ignite as his wing, but pretty much one of the Guardians over there. because that had been the same over in here. I mean, it has been stated Malifaux was like Spyro back then, before he was, what was it, banished and whatnot, because he was getting too greedy. My assumption of that one would be, or my fanon of that one, fan canon, would be that actually Malifaux tried to combine all the elements to pretty much be like a Grandmaster or Grand Guardian, so to speak, so that he would be able to be like one step above the Guardians, but potentially still one step below the Elder Dragons, or if there actually are any. So that pretty much a leader Guardian, so to speak. Novel would be potentially Ignited that is doing that, but still. That's me just spitballing in here. Pretty much, yeah, first game is all the training session, and potentially I also have something over in there as well, where it would be going into the second game, where it is pretty much the banishment, the banished section, and or the first game would be going, it would include the banished section, where Malifaux would be trying to build his own dragon temple to pretty much rebuild what he had learned and everything, and have others that are pretty much looking up in him, and it would be ending into him being locked in convexity, was it? And the second game would then pretty much start with him pretty much being locked away and brooding and whatnot, and after a while he would be then sensing the Dragon Eggs, which is pretty much the start, or pretty much prelude stuff. Actually, it's not even that. It's pretty much just still story for the actual first game of the Legend of Spyro. In terms of where Cinder got captured instead of Cinder and Spyro. So Cinder was actually rescued by Igniters and pretty much set to leave and set adrift on a river where Sparks comes in. And yeah, pretty much the second game of the Legend of Malifaux would be us playing as Cinder, pretty much the corrupted Cinder, or pretty much soon to be corrupted, I would be potentially saying, because I mean, in my fan canon is pretty much Malifaux was not bad, but pretty much everyone thought he would be doing bad, because wasn't he also the first purple dragon that was able to getting all the elements of in there, so first of its kind. So pretty much first time, pretty much, yeah, it's getting out of hand and everything, and yeah. I mean, they didn't say the same thing to Spyro, even though he has all the elements, so pretty much, yeah, a little bit all ahead of in here. So second game, playing as Cinder, and pretty much it ends at the same way, pretty much how Legend of Spyro 1 ended. And the second one would be pretty much us as Malifaux again, and we make everything of the last game happen, or potentially even something of the first one, no, the second one. I'm not sure if there was actually anything, but maybe potentially a little bit in the background. Pretty much the second and the third game would be then the third entirely. and potentially at the end of the third one, where Malifaux will get defeated by both Cinder and Spyro, it would then go into, you can now start a new game plus of Legend of Malifaux in the first game, where now the time traveling goes in here, because I mean, wasn't there a time element over in here as well? So that had that been actually used, so pretty much Malifaux goes back to the first game and tries to undo the future, or pretty much bring it up into pretty much rewrite history, so to speak. So yeah, one can potentially have it go that way, but pretty much Malifaux would not just win, but actually pretty much the good end happens, instead of all the catastrophe that pretty much happened after his banishment and everything. So yeah, just something that will not happen, but potentially one can do something with that. Maybe for here as well, but I would be saying it has already been finished. On close to at least 50%, if not. If it's still not near close as finished, are you pirate software or what? Seriously, get going. And I talked so much on in here. I should be continuing on in here before it soft locks again.
Somebody has to. I've lived without an element my entire life, so I know how to fight.
Yeah, in terms of those controls, I said something already.
I can't stop you, but I wouldn't advise it. If you find that armor I mentioned, then maybe you stand a chance. But even if you're feeling confident, try not to die, okay? I've seen enough of that.
If I die, at least I died trying to save other dragons. I think that's a good way to go.
True as that may be, we're running out of capable dragons. We'll need dragons like you who can fight once we figure out how to deal with the bigger threats. I'm sure there's a way to destroy them from a distance.
It would have actually been something if I could have actually stopped at the previous one. But pretty much that's what I was thinking about Malifaux pretty much before his banishment. Because I would be potentially saying something like that would be what Malifaux would be striving for. Pretty much be strong enough to protect everyone. Because every time it goes into any arcs and whatnot, every time one loses is pretty much if only I were stronger. It's always the case that is getting the same into that same line over in here. That's the reason why I would be saying maybe Malifaux was actually trying on doing that, but pretty much everyone pushed him into becoming evil, or pretty much betraying him, and then it pretty much went into there. So
we won't have the time to make something.
The sentence almost sounded like it was half finished or it was cut off.
I know. Just be careful, alright?
I will, don't worry. Besides, I got Wing to take care of me.
It is because of me that he has not died yet. He would get lost or trapped somewhere without my advice.
Yes, exactly.
Well, alright then. Again, just be careful. Anything else you wish to talk about?
Nope.
I think that was it for now, but I might come back.
You're welcome. Stay safe out there.
This is the second time that had happened. So yeah, let's go over in here and let's do a checkpoint. Keep on forgetting about that. Yeah, when I'm in here, I am just in here. And Hem's here.
Be careful. This kid is crawling with undead.
pretty much quite the stuff over in here because geez. Oh yeah, we had that one already, so... Nice! Nice! Okay. Finished again. That should be style points up the wazoo in here. Sheesh. So, nothing over in here. Also that hairdo. Sheesh, what the hell? Okay, that's been there. And... no, I'm not sure on everything in here. Okay, I can do that. But I'm not sure on he. Nice! Nice! You're not done yet! What the hell? Thanks. It's downstairs. Can be considered as dead. Because geez, what the hell? Again downstairs. Yeah, screw this. Okay, I would be saying I need fire. But the two ones seems like it. Okay, get over in here. Nice. Okay, pretty much for gliding after a double jump, I need to jump again. But that is what that is. I mean, I'm not getting... Am I actually getting stuff? this counts. What was that wing? Okay. Oh, that was there. I thought it was something else. What is over there, please? I would be saying it takes a while until I get there, so... So yeah, not really sure on stuff there, so... So, I would be saying I need a bit in here. Have I actually missed anything? I mean, I would be saying the majority of stuff is actually over there. Can I actually go over there? Fuck off. This is going over there. I would be saying those who didn't really die are coming back. Oh, I may also need to get a sleep in here. Okay, let's get this one going again. So, good time. Whoops. Every time, seriously. So the next thing is pretty much going up there. Okay, yeah, next thing is over there.
Dragon fruits.
I would C before leap. Yeah, pretty much in terms of things, it is very much apparent that controller is way better. The thing is, controllers are not working. Okay, getting stuff there. What was that place? Now I can go there. I know where this is, but it will take a little bit of a while until I get there. Oh, there's even there. Okay, I'm everywhere. I was everywhere, so on to going back there.
Hey, dragon fruits.
Okay, it's...
You are worthy.
I need to take a sleep a bit. Soft sleepy, we can see it in the wing. Okay, now it's time for the other one.
Do your best.
Shouldn't it be do your worst? Or should I actually? It would be something if I would reply do your worst. Okay, it's now I got Elden. That's something. Okay, what is the true flame of it here? That is a good question. In terms of stuff of in here, would actually be something if this one is actually doing, I think, no, almost. Pretty much, because, yeah, it would actually be something if either it would be a ball or it would be always facing the camera. I would be saying ball would be actually better in here. At least this transition is not so taxing as it has been in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Because it's pretty much like Sonic 06 levels. I'm not even sure if there actually is a Spyro equivalent of terrible loading. What is he? Hello?
Heads up. Heads up! Too late!
Actually, I may have an idea in terms of controls, and I'm just now getting there. Not gamepad, I am not using that. See, I would be having that as the middle mouse button, since we are pretty much going there. So the one where it's there, what was it before then again? I think it was C, so lock on would be... Yeah, in terms of keyboards, it is pretty much not displaying mine. Because after L is pretty much the special O button. And next to the 0, where the minus is pretty much a question mark or the sharp S. And the equals one is actually the one where would it actually be that one? I'm not really sure. Very much not sure on certain things, but still. So in terms of, do we have secondary hold? Secondary hold, what does that mean? I mean, I haven't actually used any of the lock-on buttons, so... Secondary hold would be... Not really sure what that would mean, but still. Wait, we have a Q somewhere? I'm not seeing anywhere. Where is Q? Have that there. Has anything been unset? Apparently something has been unset that was actually something else, so... Have one actually unset something that is not listed in here? Well, that is something. Well, if I screwed myself over, it's not my fault. Let's get moving. Hey! No munching my butt! Hello?
Oh, who goes there?
Hey, calm down. I'm friendly. Can't you see that I'm a dragon?
Also, I accidental. This is pretty much the reason why there should be a dialogue option over in here in terms of like press something else that is not hold to skip over in here to pretty much check pretty much all the text in this dialogue over in here pretty much because I accidentally skipped something. That can also happen. Because I would be saying I can't do anything now. If I pretty much hold to skip, I can't get back to the beginning.
Now that you're closer, it seems right. What a peculiar scale color.
Also, seriously, this needs to be fixed. Sound mastering. Please, for fuck's sake.
My apologies. We only have undead come from the Obsidian Kingdom. I'm Gordon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Glyde, and this is Wing. Thanks for not killing us. So why are you here?
This path to the right is the entrance to the nearby Broken Tower outpost. We are guarding it and making sure dragons are aware of it in any case they need a safe place to stay. You should probably rest there as well. Head to the right and past the lake you will find the outpost. Sorry for that. One can't be careful enough.
It's been a while since you have rested, Glyde. It could be worth stopping by.
I mean, hello, I have been rested a bit over in here, so...
Don't worry about it. I'm glad you have eyes all around your head. I'll probably head to that outpost you've mentioned. Thanks.
What is that? And we'll...
Dragon fruits.
Leave it. Not even sure if there has been anything of that in the Legend of Spyro. That is that not obnoxious, but pretty much just Fafnir.
I'm watching you.
Okay. What is this, please? Well, in the meantime, cleaning up time. Ah, that wasn't something. There are several more in here. I mean, like I said, pretty much. There have been 4 elements, one set for me and one set for Cinder. Fuck off.
Close your eyes. Try to not get...
It would actually also be something that the game stops for a second. Yeah, I haven't saved. Pretty much I know. Wait a second, is this before or... I would be actually saying... Well, in that case I can actually make that happen again. Also, in terms of everything else over in here, I then don't need to do as much again. That's the other side for that, so... So what did you say beforehand?
Oh, who goes there? Ready your claws. The force field has been breached.
Hey, calm down.
Yeah, pretty much I did all of this already, so no need to hear all of this again. Getting downstairs. I need to go there again. Sheesh, it should be slow, not pretty much instant. Sheesh, it's barely over in here. Is there actually something I can level my water abilities or something? The thing is, I am trying to move quicker in here, but apparently I can't. Hello?
You look like a fit, active dragon. I'm sure you're also a good swimmer, are you not?
Swimming is one thing, holding my breath is another.
Well, I can hold my breath for a bit. I tend to swim every now and then, but I prefer flying.
Well, swimming is almost like flying, except it's underwater.
So what's going on in the background? And before I'm being attacked while all this is going on.
I'm a quar, by the way. An explorer. I dive in various bodies of water in search of treasure.
I'm Glyde. That must be interesting. Have you found anything in this area?
Funny you should ask. Yes, I did. The problem is, it's all out of my reach.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Even in this very lake, there's this weird force field, along with some big crystal that doesn't do anything. In the river nearby, I've seen another crystal, a cave.
An underwater cave. I like the sound of that. Anything else?
I think that's it. Oh, wait. I think I recall something shiny behind one of those waterfalls near the main lake. Aquaria's Tear, they call it.
That's more information than I expected. Looks like I've got some diving to do. Thanks.
Diving is one thing, but there is an annoying source. Also, what is going on here? Sign. Those who are ready to take the leap shall be carried by the wind. Oh, it's this one then. I would be saying that's the way on how to get over there. Geez, there's a whole bunch of stuff over in here. I don't want to look to the tail, but pretty much at what's upstairs, and then there's grass. Grass my ass. Wait, can I actually go over there, actually? Oh, I can do that. Nice. Oh, can't go over here. I would be saying I need to do the water crystal that is in this area. Oh, God damn it. Ooh, another one. Hi.
Greetings, stranger.
The greeting, stranger. That's it. Ooh, save point. Thanks. Not really sure if I should be having this one as the halfway point or not. But I would be still continuing since I have enough time still. Unless it's going to be a 3-parter, then if it's then going to be a 4-parter, it's going to be something else, then maybe I just do just 1 more hour. Oh, hello.
Oh, a traveler. Welcome to the Broken Tower Outpost. My name is Astaya. Please, make yourself at home.
I'm Glyde, and this is my buddy Wing. Thank you for welcoming us. It's been a while since I've had a nap.
There's plenty of space here. You can nap anywhere you like, for now at least.
I like to nap under the dragon fruit trees. I tend to sleep better when next to one.
Reason?
Perfect. It just so happens we have one right here. I'm sure others will also love it.
Others? The outpost seems rather empty.
Well, currently there are only a few of us here. But as you can see, there is still plenty of space around here.
Currently. Currently, not currently. What is this? Is it another British thing or something or whatever? Or pretty much other accents? British is an accent.
I'm hoping that over time, those who are lost and without a safe place to stay will come here to live and help us create a community.
Now it goes into the territory I wanted Monster Hunter not worlds, stories to go to. Pretty much, I want to create pretty much a village for monsters. I would be saying, according to what I've seen of the 3rd one, still not going there. But once I go there, I'm still going to do that on Windows 10 though. This is also being done on Windows 10, just as an FYI. If anyone knows. I'm not going to 11, unless it has been completely fixed. Which isn't a possibility as of now.
This is very noble of you. I'm sure we could help guide other dragons here as we travel.
Definitely. It's good to know that there are places like this. There are many dragons who lost their homes and are alone.
We are currently working with other nearby outposts to establish control over this area and retake control of the castle ruins you can see from here. It is hard to do with all of this corruption all around and the undead attacks, but we are managing somehow. We need more dragons to strengthen our defenses.
I see. We will do what we can to help. If I meet anyone who needs a place to stay, I'll send them here.
It would be very helpful if you did that. We are stronger together, and we need to save every life we can. Until we live, the undead will never own our world. You should get some rest now. Stay safe, and thank you, Glyde.
I will. Thank you, Astaya.
Oh, that is also there, neato. And that's pretty much... Oh, there's another something over there. Yeah, I got that one already. Can't go through yet. For calling me a stranger, you are surely strange. Okay, let's go there. Okay, not really sure over there. Okay, whoops. God damn it. Just away with the... You can't do any of those just yet. does it keep on resetting? I'm not really sure. Did I make you burn? Pretty much I need water. I'm sorry, water. Okay, not sure what I need to do here. I mean, no, wait a second. Challenge failed. Fuck off. Okay, I can already fail this one immediately because jeez, what the hell. Don't get me. Immediately. Okay, you have that there. Okay, this combering is bullshit over in here. Also, everything is terrible in here. Failed! Fuck off! Fucking ass! What is this? I had it! Unless I failed it at the last millisecond and it didn't count. Because the win condition was to be set within the time limit. Oh, this is fucking terrible in here. I fucking can't. Would actually be something if I can auto-fail something. Because seriously, this is bullshit.
Hey, dragon fruits.
I think it wasn't them trying to go over. Can you fuck off, you asshole? Oh, fucky, finally. Ooh. Dragon egg. What's this useful for? Also, what is the button where I can go back to regular? The key binding. I have it set as there, so... Ah, tab.
Let's turn up the heat.
No, tab was the ultimate one, so... Yeah, that is just the ultimate thing. I thought this was the button to... Gee, that's quite the effect. I think that is a bit overkill. Would like to water stuff over in here because geez. Oh shit, I made that happen. I said it already, this one is broken. Yeah. Need to go back over in here so that it can actually go over in here. Jeez. Is it actually something I can set over in here or what? I mean, I have nothing set to 0, so maybe I can set something else to 0. No, that makes that happen. Also, which button did I had that one over? It's not Q, so no, it was there. Certainly none of those that is dead, so... Switch back to... Oh, that... Okay, it was that button. I was looking wrong. So, once I'm in there, I should be back in here. Okay, don't even need to. Also, another something. Does everyone actually respawn? In terms of things, it would actually be better to have the enemies not respawn, have them all be finite. Obituary stuff. Have they been there?
Yes, dragon fruits. I love how they taste.
I'm still not sure what I need to do with those. Also, abilities would be potentially not what I meant in terms of any of those. Sheesh. I mean, nature has a whole bunch. I mean, I would be saying everyone has a whole bunch. Crystal, I would be potentially saying everything that I did not have should not be listed as their elements on spot pretty much question mark. And maybe potentially we can hover over pretty much the element itself. Characters? Main characters. There's been a whole bunch. Fire Dragon models. Why are they here? What the hell? Collectibles. Oh yeah, those. Not trading rooms. Any with thingamajiggy? Oh, wait a second, the air is not there. Not because it's been. Wait. I just now noticed. Demo progress, main level 7%, training room 21%. Okay. Okay, in terms of stuff, I'll make it 3-hour sessions and have it there. So yeah, I need to go back to the area where I can go back up and have a look at those. How about Shad? Is that the reason why it keeps on getting over there immediately? I don't like those fuckers immediately, seriously. Was it actually downstairs or what? Are you for fucking real over in here? Can you not be there where you can pretty much fall into the water and go immediately out there? This game is terrible at places. Sheesh, what the fuck? They had been there already, so... I need to go back up there. It's somewhat over this direction. is somewhat different. Was it he? No, not there yet, but it is. I went this way. That one I remember. I think 1500 is the other one. Woo. I don't remember ever going through any of this here. Can you just not, please? Okay, this is getting terrible. Hello? Can you also... Oh, fuck off. Where's the beginning? Not populous. I'm just running around in here because, geez, I can't do anything else. I have been here already, so... Oh, fuck off.
Hey, dragon fruits.
Bounce pad. Had I been going from there, maybe? Not even sure at all. That is the beginning. Oh, here it was. So, those who are ready to take the leap shall be carried by the wind. I would be potentially saying I actually need the wind element, because otherwise I can't. Actually, in terms of everything, can't even check how many I have actually activated so far. Oh, I can pretty much combo with myself in terms of saving over there. Well, that's something. Can I see anything from here? I've been here already, so... I'm not dealing with any of you because you are just asshole. Well, I came from here, so... No, wait a second. I did not, so I went somewhere else. Hello?
Stranger, I hope the roads are safe for you to travel. These foul undead are everywhere.
That is already the beginning of the new area, so I haven't even done anything here yet, so...
So far I've managed. Only issue is that they keep coming back every time I beat them.
It is true. Defeat one, and soon three will spring up in its place. Don't get me started on the whole corruption all around. Anyway, what's your name, soldier?
My name is Glyde, sir, and this is my best buddy, Wing.
General orders, at your service. My trusty spirit here is called Spear. Together, we lead and protect this camp. You can stay as long as you wish. We need to look out for each other. Any questions?
Are you positioned here by the Terra domain?
Well, not directly. Me and my unit, we got hired privately to protect this encampment long before all this has started. Even though we aren't stationed here directly by the domain, we still have to abide by the Sentinel Codex and pay 20% tax on what we earn here. Otherwise,
Oops.
Jesus is harshly punished in the Terra domain.
let me put you in this way. You hire Sentinels, you have to pay us. And then we pay the domain.
So anyone can hire Sentinels privately, as long as the domain gets paid?
Precisely. While it isn't perfect, this is the only way soldiers can live legally outside the Terra domain. Unless officially deployed, of course.
Legally?
This way, we are responsible for ourselves. We cannot count on reinforcements, but we have to respond when the domain needs us.
Seriously, why are there roaming stuff that can pretty much be an annoyance, if not dealt with beforehand, around the area where stuff is talking?
I can see why some would choose this over life in the capital. Not everyone wants to be a soldier.
Every Earth Dragon is a soldier. Some more than others, but we are all soldiers. It's just the way it is. Anything else?
Current situation?
Have the attacks been frequent in this area?
Oh yes, but truthfully, I enjoy it. There's nothing better than the thrill of combat, pushing your body to its limits. The blood of my ears, the feeling of my claws smashing down on their bones. There is nothing like it.
You enjoy it?
But of course, it's what all warriors strive for when it's not for peace. Who say you can't have fun when you protect those who can't protect themselves?
Huh. I can get behind that. I'm more on the adventuring and sightseeing side, though.
They are but the other side of the same coin, my friend. Alas, without my element, it is a tad more difficult than it should be, especially as I can't create a wall or anything. However, I'm far from tired.
You seem very determined. Even without your powers, you're still standing strong and resisting the undead.
We Earth Dragons are still better off than the others. We mastered the arts of physical combat since we were whelps. I've always felt that relying on magic can only get one so far. Most dragons see it now, but it's way too late. Few can defend themselves against the undead and their cursed weapons. Anything else?
Terra domain.
Do you know what's going on in the Terra domain?
Just after the disaster struck, within days, all troops were recalled back to the domain. Gyarados has declared a state of emergency and expects us to return home to force the undead out of our lands. I could not obey such an order. They want us to leave all those defenseless dragons and just leave? I cannot just abandon this place.
Does this mean you're staying for good?
I've sent some of my unit back to the domain. This way, only I will receive punishment. It's the least I can do for them. I will protect this outpost until it is safe. When the undead threat is over, then
I shall decide about what to do next.
The undead is not color-coded now.
Do you think you'll be able to go back home?
In all honesty, they probably already marked me as a traitor, so I doubt I'll ever get back without losing my freedom.
So yeah, in terms of stuff, you can call yourself Metaphor, because I would be potentially saying maybe that is the reason he has actually been thrown out. Pretty much. I mean, the only side one can hear from Metaphor in The Legend of Spyro is pretty much from Ignitus and everyone else. So in that fact, pretty much, yeah, what if they're all lying actually? So in that fact, yeah, I am on Metaphor's side.
I would rather die a sentinel, fulfilling his duty to protect those who can't defend themselves, than a coward running away in the time of need.
I can see why you're leading this outpost. I admire your bravery, Ordis.
Indeed, there are not many soldiers who are willing to defy orders from the Primordial himself.
Anything else?
Done.
Thank you for your time, General.
Remember, you can always come back here if you need a safe place to stay. May your blows shatter their bones.
Also, in terms of how I may have actually managed to softlock myself at the first dialogue, I would be actually saying it has been because of... because of... thingy-majiggy. Me doing a double option, and it marked both at once. And because the game couldn't decide what to do with that, yeah, it pretty much did neither. Oh, there's something over there. That's for something. Going over here and getting there as well. Shush. Update bestiary. I haven't done any of the other things in before. I actually need to do some wind action over in here before I do anything. That would be... Oh no, are they... They're actually out there. Okay, I'm not going down there. Ooh, I can go around that way, that's something. Apparently something is down here. Unless that is actually the last one. Wrong button again. Did I do everything? Apparently I'm still not done yet. Now I'm not sure where to go next. Yeah, shush already.
Who are you? What are
Hello, I'm Glyde, and this is Wing. We're exploring and helping dragons as we travel.
Oh, how so?
Glyde here possesses elemental power, and with it, we seek to improve the world's situation.
I don't know how much it'll help. You can't be everywhere at once.
True, but well, something's better than nothing, right?
I guess. Anyways, I'm Ventry. I found this contraption. It appears to activate wind rings.
Why isn't something wrong over here? Must get going, sorry. Actually, yeah, I would like to know stuff because I can't do stuff yet with those. Unless I need to talk to you to get stuff going.
Wind rings? What for?
It's a practice course designed by wind dragons staying in the area.
This challenge, what exactly is it?
I wonder about that as well.
Once activated, one has to pass through the rings to reach the goal as fast as possible.
Also, shut in the back, jeez. Both the enemies and the music.
Anything goes.
A race challenge? That sounds pretty interesting. There's no catch?
Would actually been something because it has not even been there in terms of things. Like anything outside stuff should not be working. Pretty much the only sound is pretty much the music and them talking.
The challenge course only activates for dragons with the elemental power of wind.
Yeah, pretty much in that case, I would be saying the wind stuff only activates for wind dragons as well. Which is the reason why I couldn't do anything.
Acknowledged.
Dragon fruits!
There's something upstairs. I would like to get there, but how? Unless I actually need to... Can I even? Nope, I can't. So I'm very much not sure if there's actually anything over in here I can do. I mean, unless the one I have activated is actually the third one and... Yeah, shush. Can't be doing anything here, and I would be saying those are actually for upstairs. Oh, I have a checkpoint in here. Sheesh, I'm continuing for 10-20 more minutes. If I'm not finding anything, then I may actually check if anyone else has played the prologue. If you actually say I can't be doing anything here. Yeah. Shoot. There's certainly something here, and I would be saying I need to have finished the challenge, or the trial, should I say.
Hey, dragon fruits!
We'll be saying, hey, dragons! What? Wait, I forgot about this? No, I got that one already. I didn't? What? So now I'm not... I would be saying that is actually the second one that I've activated. The second one is over there. So I would be potentially saying the third one may be actually... God damn it. Fuck. Yeah, Wing is the one being the glowy one. Okay, there's nothing special in here. Except potentially over there? Wouldn't be that much actually, so... unless... No, I had been here already, so... Nope, can't be doing it here.
Yes, dragon fruits.
Can't go up here. So, I really hope I don't need to get upstairs somewhere. Before I actually need to go over there. Yeah, whatever. Why? Ever been here actually? I don't recall. Can't hit anything. Well, I haven't been here because that's still here. Yeah, and that was the other side even. Fuck off. Only with the... Fuck off. Stop with this bullshit. Only with the power of true fire something will be lit. Where is this going? Well, at least sitting somewhere. I'm getting some things here. Don't have that yet. Can't have that yet as well. Okay, I can still get everything without fighting anyone. Is this actually the other side of in here? Because I'm not sure. Oh, that is something else entirely. Jeez, what the hell am I hearing upstairs? Before I'm doing anything over in here, I need to take a rest. Stop being that. Stop being like this. Hello?
Walter, are my eyes deceiving me? Is it our good friend Glyde? Oh, what a coincidence to see you here.
Question? What?
Please, don't pretend you're surprised. We both know you're following me.
Following? I would call it being in the right place at the right time. After all, I always have something useful to offer.
Oh, do you?
I have a feeling this time is no different. And let me guess. Does it have something to do with that floating island over there?
Oh my, you are so clever. You guessed it. I can get you to this island in no time. And because you are my favorite customer, I will offer you 2 exclusive packages to pick from.
Oh, god damn it. This is pretty much now not only pretty much going around Legend of Spyro stuff, but also money bags.
Tell me what you've got.
Today, we offer the easy and quick passage to the island for a small amount of 800 crystals. Or a hard passage for even less. Only 600 crystals. What do you say?
Pause for a second. Shouldn't it be where the potential... Okay, that depends now. Wouldn't it actually be something where it would be... Okay, I see 2 paths. God damn it. Pretty much one is cheaper, the other one is double expensive. Pretty much one should be actually 400, or pretty much just say 500 over here since I have that much. The other one costs 1,000. Pretty much I was actually expecting easy to be 500 and hard to be 1,000. Pretty much like on hard there is actually something more one can get. Pretty much something early, so to speak. And potentially easy is just to get stuff hard over with, so to speak. So in terms of everything, I can actually afford everything. So I would be saying easy. So have it there.
Excellent choice. Now, give me them crystals. Easy passage coming right up.
I had this many?
Make sure to recommend us to your friends. If you have any, that is. Looks like we are out of stock on magical passages. The shop is officially closed. For now, at least. Pleasure doing business with you.
God damn it. What would be the hard point then? Also, can I actually go down here? I'm not tempting fate in here. Because I'm not really sure if there's actually a way up here. And that is pretty much all of that over in here, so... I mean, in terms of things, I still need to do something else. would have been something if there was full damage for those motherfuckers. Oh, fuck off. I am not sure. I didn't even go to the other ones, so... Also, in terms of things, am I actually expecting that people pretty much saw those as the bosses since they had life bars and whatnot? Or huge life bars. Yeah, boss bars pretty much. And they did it on their first encounter, which is pretty much hard mode, so no wonder they were complaining it was too hard. Didn't the game pretty much also already say that to pretty much uncorrupt stuff pretty much be of nature? But in terms of things, I still need to do one other thing beforehand. I'm not really sure where it actually is. I had been there also. Oh, wait a second, what? That may be something potentially. Even though... not really much. Can you fuck off? Ah, wrong one. Ah, God damn it. Wrong one. Fuck off. Ah. Fuck off. I fucking... Oh yeah, we had that one already, so potentially I did that one already, so maybe there's something else over in here, because I hadn't been... Hello?
Oh, hi there.
Hello.
Hello. You seem rather...
Positively charged?
Yeah, that.
My name is Sarah. I am a performer. Or was. Though I do try to lighten the mood around the camp like I used to back in Zeracas.
Wow, a performer. It's good to meet you, Zer.
Right back at you, friend.
Way too quick. I mean, there was Voltaire, which was also as quick, so...
My name's Glyde, and this is Wing.
I see. Glyde.
Something on your mind?
Indeed. I think I've heard about you before, actually.
What does that mean?
Oh? I mean, I do go places, and I am sort of on a mission, so to speak.
A mission?
Perhaps it is best not to elaborate too much, Glyde.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure the Primordials would want those who are able to help people to do something.
You know what? Sure, I won't pry. You've got flair, something that Sarah likes.
God damn it.
Anyway, got any questions? I can answer questions.
It It's been a while since I've had a longer talk with someone from Zarakas.
A longer talk, pretty much someone that speaks quick.
Really? I'm honored then.
You seem rather enthusiastic. Are you just really happy?
A positive outlook on life makes small and big surprises like you showing up that much more engaging. Ecstatic!
And I thought Glyde was the energetic one.
Yeah, there are way energetic ones. You should see Voltaire. He can't shut the fuck up.
Hey, Zare. Can you do that thing some of you Zappy performers love doing?
Make some sound. That I can.
Please don't. If I think this is going. Okay. I thought it was pretty much vocal music, not electric music. Pretty much Tesla music in this case. Or potentially it would be actually louder and stuff. But I would be saying, yeah, for Dragon of lower statue, would be saying, yeah, counts.
Wow, that's amazing. You're really good at it.
Oh, you should have seen me before this great crisis.
You were better?
I'm a little low on lightning juice these days, unfortunately, but I'm glad you liked it. Any other subject you would like to talk about?
About a crisis?
So, this whole ordeal, I'm guessing it's also really bad in Zarakas?
Wrong button.
Yep. I was on my way back to my home in Purun from a tour here in Viridia. Our trek to the border west of Glacier Pass was cut short by the corruption.
What happened?
Well, we were struck, and most of us were knocked unconscious, even our escort. When we woke up, we were more or less surrounded and without our abilities.
That sounds tough. How did you get out of there?
I got away thanks to a lightning bomb that I was armed with.
A bomb? That seems dangerous to keep on you.
It paralyzes non-lightning dragons. I used to have one on me just in case I'd be assaulted. Some fans, I swear. Anyway, I took it, threw it at some of the undead, and ran right past them as it stunned them.
Oh, it has been color-coded. Apparently, it is not fully color-coded everywhere, so potentially at places someone fell asleep.
Then I yelled at the others to make sure they saw the opening. Some of my comrades who had just woken up made a charge through those stunned undead, and we escaped together. But not all made it out of there. Some were still unconscious or wounded. We got lucky.
I still have trouble accepting just how many got hurt or fell during this catastrophe. Are your comrades around here?
Sadly, no. On our way through Viridia towards Avalan, we were attacked at night as we had made camp.
Almost wanted to say avalanche, potentially, but pretty much had a cut.
We were forced to split up.
The others here seem nice, but I also hope that you'll be reunited with your friends.
I do talk with the others here. They're happy to have me as company. I can't wait to see my comrades again. I hope they're safe out there.
Me too. I'll tell them where you're at if I come across any of them.
Oh, thank you. Alright, let us not get all negatively charged here. Any other subject you would like to talk about?
Performing.
What kind of performances do you usually do?
Music and dancing, of course. I'm a little surprised you've never heard of Zer's Fair.
What a quizzical name.
I perform both alone and sometimes with my comrades who would support me.
That sounds exciting. How do you do it?
Like this. It requires a lot of practice, but I use a harmless electronic current to manipulate the frequency. Normally I'd be able to do it louder and for longer, but yeah, it is what it is. I can at least still practice.
Also, in terms of stuff, potentially, in terms of stuff, there are certain ones pretty much depending on things. You know of something? I don't know the name. Pretty much, if you know, it's just Pictionary.
That is honestly very interesting. I could see how you would combine that with dancing.
Yep. The only problem currently is that it is too exhausting to also dance.
Aw, I was hoping to see some nice moves. I haven't really had much experience with dancing. But I think I would like to learn one day.
Next time we cross paths, I can teach you some.
One interesting thought. I suggest it is something to indulge in only when there is extra time to rest. We still have much to do. Perhaps when all of this is over, it can be something to pursue.
Whispering with your guardian?
Oh, it's just... Wing has a point. I'd be interested, but maybe in the future. I have much to do.
Of course! There's no stopping the adventuring sort after all. Any other subject you would like to talk about?
None.
I'll be on my way, but I may stop by again sometime. Stay safe.
And positively charged.
Certainly. You two be safe out there. No doubt they will. What an amazing pair.
That's something else. Also, hello?
The enemy is strong, but we are stronger together.
The undead can't reach us here. We have the high ground.
We have a high ground, does it say? What the hell?
I don't think I've ever seen you before. Welcome to the Central Outpost. My name is Valgar, and I command this outpost. We don't get to see many new faces nowadays.
Hi, I'm Glyde, and this is my friend Wing. It's been a while since I've seen an Earth Dragon.
You will definitely see more of us in the area. We guard numerous camps and outposts in these dire times. Feel free to come back and rest whenever you want. Anything else I can help you with?
Okay, maybe a 4-hour session if this keeps on going. I would be saying, once I have actually found the third crystal, did the trial, I'm going to pretty much go to a checkpoint and just have it there. Because I think for a prologue there's still a whole bunch of stuff here.
Seems like this place is pretty safe. How long have you been stationed here?
We've been protecting this place almost since the beginning. This is a key location in this area. We act as a middle hub between all other outposts. These ruins have proven to be quite a reliable temporary home. We have good escape routes and plenty of dragon fruits. Undead cannot reach us, and if they somehow manage to get up here, we can easily knock them down.
Being higher up is definitely an advantage. We have not noticed any dragons here when we were walking along the path.
Look behind.
It appears that undead in general have problems with reaching higher places.
Yeah, pretty much. The thing is, they don't get fall damage.
That is precisely it. Most of the dragon outposts will be located higher up. There might be a couple exceptions, but generally, the higher the better.
There are more outposts around here? We should probably check on them as well.
We already went to one, so it should have been there.
Last time I heard from them, they reported as per usual. Multiple smaller attacks repelled successfully. I'm sure they're fine.
That is good to know. I've heard Earth Dragons are good fighters. I wish you all the best.
Anything else?
About the undead.
Anything new about undead? How are things around here?
Also, in the options, it's not marked as red. I mean, of course, it's not going to be there, but still.
Well, the situation is complicated. As you have probably seen, they're everywhere. Whenever we manage to defeat some undead, they just keep coming back. There's something about this corruption.
Apparently, they have also noticed, so pretty much the reason why it is pretty much pointless to deal with them is pretty much because of that reason. So, we need to have the nature element. This is pretty much the one I thought it was going to be Earth. Like I said, in terms of thingamajiggy, the OG, aka the Legend of Spyro's 4 elements, at least for Spyro. Pretty much nature was never part of this. It was Earth, pretty much. That's the reason why here. Valgar. It is strangely close to Valna. Also, in terms of that, I may go back on Vampire Stone 1 at least for Community Edition. I'm not sure if 2 has the same.
We noticed it too. Sometimes multiple undead can spawn even from the minor corruption. There is no end to them.
Exactly. Sometimes it takes minutes, sometimes hours, and sometimes days. But they do show up again eventually. There's no pattern. However, my friend Grundir, stationed at Safe Haven Outpost in a nearby cave, has discovered something interesting about undead behavior.
In before, with all of this over in here, once we go over there and talk, there may now have been an extra option unlocked with this, because we hadn't gotten there. Either that or we had that already.
I wonder what it could be. Regardless, any information about undead will be useful. It might be worth paying them a visit, Glyde.
It would have actually been something over in here if some additionals can be actually unlocked that way. I would have also pretty much gotten some stuff in terms of, there has been a few things over in here and whatnot, so...
About their behavior, you say? We will definitely speak with Grundir about it when we're there.
I'm not sure if that actually happened there or not.
Anything else?
What's the plan?
So, what's the plan? Are you gonna stay here forever?
Of course not. This outpost is temporary. We are planning to eventually retake those big castle ruins you can see from here.
Wait a second, you pretty much said it was here since the beginning of time or whatever. Or since the beginning. The thing is, when was the beginning? And it's quite a question over in here, because otherwise, since the beginning may have actually been a long time, since it's also before the corruption happened. We do not even know since when it had actually happened, so it can be an undisclosed amount of time, which could be very long, potentially even centuries. So in that case,
It's just... at the moment, we just don't have a way to do it, especially without magic. One of those big, corrupted crystals fell right in the middle of the castle ruins. That place is swarming with undead.
Maybe it is for the better. They don't seem to be able to get out of the castle.
It is a curse and a blessing, I would say. Yes, the walls are keeping them within so they don't overrun us. However, we could use such a big place with massive walls for our community.
Let me investigate the castle. Maybe I could help.
Alone? You must have a death wish! I recommend you stay away from there. If you really want to help, be ready for an offensive when the time comes. Do not make stupid decisions.
Don't worry. I tend to think through 99% of the decisions I make.
Of course you do, Glyde. Of course.
Anything else?
Nope.
That's everything. Thank you for your help.
You are most welcome. Be sure to stay safe out there. May Garodus guard you with his stone wings.
So, like I said, I pretty much need to check where the last crystal is so that I can get that one over with. Well, just because, have it here.
Dragon fruits.
Nope. All of that here. Oh, fuck off. Nothing over in here. Oh, there's something over in here. Well, that's going to be something. Okay, this is now getting into that territory. How was I supposed to pretty much go as quick in here? Yeah, good that I... Also, it is daytime. I slept over. Oh yeah, I had been here already, so... Putting stuff in here again. I'm still not sure on everything else in here. Would have been potentially something if one would be actually having a map or something around here. Mez. You know what? I may have the potentially I may need to be a water dragon to do anything in here. Ah, fuck's sake. I may need to be of water. Maybe that is what I am here over there? Really not sure. So that one loops.
Hey, dragon fruits.
Nope. Oh, there's stuff upstairs. Oh, there are things in here. Hello?
Haven't seen undead on this ledge so far.
I like rocks.
Yes, dragon fruits.
You'd only say that now. It's getting to the point where I'm not really sure where things are. None in here, that's for sure. Before I really need to be a water dragon to actually get around more underwater. Either that or I pretty much need some ability where I can breathe more underwater. It's a whole bunch in here. Of course, this one is not there. Oh, there's something here. Neato. The thing is, I really need to have one thing.
Have the primordials forgotten about us?
Not sure about any of that, so...
Dragon fruits.
Nope.
I'm a lonely Goomba, stuck between two spikes. Well, guess I keep on guarding for the rest of my life.
Don't go this way.
Hey, a singing sentinel? That's a first.
Well, this whole guarding the camp business can get boring sometimes. I like to sing to keep myself occupied. I'm Goomba. Who are you?
Also, since it has already been said, it should have actually been there. Unless...
I'm Glyde, and this is Wing. I must say, Goombar, you did impress me. Maybe I should try singing too.
I would strongly advise against that, Glyde. The corruption and the undead are already enough trouble as it is.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? When did you...
Well, I'm sure you'd be a great singer. Anyway, I should get back to my important guarding duty. Stay safe out there.
You too.
Okay, that was quick. In terms of everything else... Who's still shooting downstairs? Oh, there's one way of getting this. Okay, can't get there, that's for sure. So...
Hey, dragon fruits.
One is down here. The other one is up there? I would be saying the other one has to be somewhere over here. Or whatever, or elsewhere. Okay, there can't be anything here. There actually be something if I can get stuff going, and it's mostly upstairs, if any. There's been a bunch in here, so... I mean... Okay, I'm doing the outpost way later. Ooh, very small ones. They have to have small voices as well. More on that later. But that is also the reason why this outpost exists. Oh, shush. The only thing over in here is one over there, one over there. It has to be somewhere over in here, if anything. Nope. They're shooting me from here. Okay, it's not over in here, that's for sure. Keep on trying. It will hit me eventually after 10,000 years. Oh, I may have an idea what I may need to do here, but not yet. That is that. I could be doing there, but it's quite a detour. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, that is the other side here. I would be saying this is the wind one. Yeah, shush downstairs. I'm very much not sure.
Hey, dragon fruits.
No. You get none. I would be potentially saying, even on a game like this, I may actually need something where there is a guide. Ooh, that's something. I had been there already, so... Where? God damn it. It could be that it has to be down here. No? I am getting annoyed. Fuck off. You know fucking what? I'm sick and tired of stuff being here. I'll have it here. Pretty much. Apparently I have to leave a session unfulfilled. So in terms of everything, I'll leave it there. So I mean, this is pretty much an out session. Also, why is this the most graphic intensive one? Either way on that one. If anybody watched, thanks for watching and maybe see you next time. Bye. If it actually goes out, that's something else.